जब आप किसी फिल्म में रोल करती हैं तो आप डायरेक्टर एक किसी चीज के लिए कन्विंस है तो आप भी कन्विंस हो जाएंगे. It could be anything.
It could be something that I don't want to do, and he's forcing me to do it. Something like that.
Not forcing you, but
I mean he's convinced.
Demands. That's what they usually.
You're talking about exposure.
Kind of, yes.
Okay. Well, I think the situation today has changed quite a lot. पहले हम industry में आते थे, we would be circumspective. Will I wear a swimsuit? Will I wear a pair of shorts? Will I wear a skirt with a long slit? But I think today that's not the criteria. The criteria is vulgarity and obscenity. You know, like I'm so scared going in for the shooting of a song because I don't know कि music कि dance director मुझे क्या movement देगा या music director ने कैसे lyrics दिए और I'll be in a strange situation. I don't know what to do. So I think I'm playing it safe. I am very selective, and when the producers come to me, if I'm approaching a producer, it's not fine, are you going to take me for the film? At the same time, I'm also deciding, are you going to be the producer of my film or will I do your film too? So I'm keeping my mind open, and if he decides to sign me, I tell him sweetly, please, can I hear the songs? Can I have a chat with the choreographer? So film शुरू होने से पहले ज़रूरी है कि आप ये सब what do you say, clear up all your doubts and be open about it. That these are my limitations, I cannot go far from this. I believe that when you're a performer, you've got to do whatever the director asks you to do. But I don't believe in vulgarity at all. Wearing a swimsuit is no big deal. But then again, wearing a sari and lifting it up to your knees is again vulgarity. It's like a girl walking in a pair of shorts is not going to look vulgar. But then even if you're wearing a very nicely draped sari and you start gyrating, you do look very obscene. So I think you've got to play it safe. Be careful. I've seen so many interviews and the girls say that अगर मैं नहीं करूँगी तो कोई और कर लेगा ऐसा. But I do feel that no, you've got to take a stand. You have some sort of responsibility. I mean, this is going to sound high fun. This is अभी आई है film industry में और बड़ी बातें करी. But this is not बड़ी बात. It's just that please, the people out there, I mean, I'm sure people who listen to this interview don't want to see anything vulgar, obscene. So you got to give them what they really want, and that's pure healthy entertainment. So and if ever a director wants me to do something, if I have to be convinced. The problem is not wearing clothes. The problem is doing something funny wearing those clothes or saying something funny.
राजेश जी, आपने कोई ट्रेनिंग हासिल की है एक्टिंग में?
No training as such. I was in the 9th standard, and I was like still thinking, well, what am I going to do in life? And every day my ambitions would change. I would want to be an air hostess. I want to go in for linguistics. I want to be a space fine astronaut and all this. So I'm like still hopping from this to that. And Pranal Mehta approached me for Zid. I mean, at an age of how old was I? 14. I don't really think that girls really think, what am I going to do tomorrow? So when he approached me for the film, I was like still ambiguous. I said, should I do it? Should I not? But there was no reason that told me नहीं करनी चाहिए क्योंकि सब stalwarts were involved in the making of the film. There was Ismail Shroff, Mr. Moinuddin, Mr. Pranal Mehta. So I said, fine, do it. So you see, man never really, plans to fail, but always fails to plan. It's like I thought that film was going to be great, but it like flopped miserably, laid an egg. And when I did Aankhen, I thought that forget it, I don't really care if the film is going to do well or not. I'm just doing it for fun. I'm just going to go out and have a good time. And I had a good time. And I did very, very well. But it didn't really help me for my career. So now I'm doing Khiladi to Anari. Now let's see, where do I go? Where the film takes me, in fact.
आप काफी यंग थी इससे लगता है जब इंडस्ट्री में आई?
Yeah, I was 15, 10th.
आपको लगता है कि वो ज़्यादा छोटी एज थी इस इंडस्ट्री में आने के लिए या ठीक थे?
God, I mean the things that this industry teaches you, अगर आप 5 साल के भी हो तो आप छोटे नहीं हैं क्योंकि but I'm sure in fact what I said, it's quite ironic that even if you are at 50 you would feel very young coming to this industry because the people out here are basically cruel. They are nice, you come across very good people too, but they're mostly reprehensive and they don't really give you a break. They would always say आप हमारे बेटे जैसे हैं, हम आपको बहुत प्यार करते हैं, but you never know, they like hit you on your back and you like turn around and you say, hey, that person did that. So you've got to be open, you've got to be really aware, presence of mind 24 hours a day. So that's like heavy to handle. नहीं, मुझे नहीं लगता मैं छोटी थी. It's okay, 15 was fine, but I've learned quite a lot. I used to meet my relatives and I was like, namaste auntie, kaise hain aap? And today I'm like, I don't know, of course namaste, but somewhere along the line I've matured. And I like sit with my mother and her grannies and her aunties. I like chat, acha postman ka bhav, kya chal raha hai, and all that stuff. So I'm matured, and I don't feel like, oh, this is mature talking, or this is high fun. I suddenly feel very mature. Because constantly I'm with people who are 45, 50, and so they don't really treat me like a kid. But I do feel bad when, you know, heroes and directors come across and tell me, Raageshwari, I go, don't touch my cheeks. He is ruining my makeup. Like, pinch me on the cheeks. But I enjoy that. But somewhere along the line I'm gaining something, and I'm not treating me like a grown-up girl. So like I'm saved by all those passes and all that stuff.
रागेश्वरी, जो आम जनता होती है वो यही सोचती है, चाहे कोई भी लड़की हो, कैसे भी फैमिली बैकग्राउंड से हो, लेकिन इस इंडस्ट्री में जिस लड़की को आना है उनको कॉम्प्रोमाइज करने पड़ते हैं थोड़ी बहुत सिचुएशन से. तो उनके जो उनको अच्छी लगती है हीरोइंस, बट बैक ऑफ द माइंड दे टिपिकल इंडियन मेंटालिटी, तो उनके वो एक अलग दृष्टिकोण से देखते हैं कि भाई लड़की इंडस्ट्री में आई है तो उसका कैरेक्टर ऐसा ही हो सकता है. उस बारे में आप क्या कहेंगे?
हाँ बिल्कुल. I'm sure that casting couch exists over here, but I haven't really come across any producers making this sort of passes. I mean, I do believe that it's your own, the way you meet a producer, and he'll take you in the way. But there are some nasty people around, who are not going to care what you are and who your name is. If you want to make a pass, then surely make a pass. Sorry, or it's true, it does exist out there. But I also feel that I don't want to judge anyone. I'm not the breadwinner of my family, so I think situations are very easy for me because my parents weren't really happy with the idea of me coming into films because they knew the daughter was really young and she's going in for a hard time. But they like being very nice about it, and they said fine, do what you please. So I would never do such a thing because I would like people to believe that I know there are some people who are going in for that. But I don't really want to say, what do I say? Okay, fine. There are some girls who've got to do it because they're forced to do it. And of course it's true that nobody can force you to do it. But they don't have a choice. They're out there to earn a living. And they have to make it as an actress anyway. So, if a producer comes and makes a pass at them, I think these girls do go in for it. And I'm very sorry that they have to, because they don't have a choice. But I'm one of those lucky ones who can just say no, because I do have a choice. Because if I don't earn, my mother's earning, my father's earning, my brother's earning. So I've got a happy life. But I do thank my stars and I do thank God for it. And I also pray that, producers stop taking advantage of such girls. And as far as the people think that actresses are bad girls or anything of that sort, I've read this book that even if a girl dates 10 guys in one day, she can be a nice girl too. So if you love her, you have to love her for her bad points and her good points. Because if she's doing something, she's mature, she's intelligent, she's doing it thinking that whatever she's doing it is for the betterment. So I don't really know. But you can't judge a girl just by her face and say, oh, she's gone around or something. I don't really know what to say. This is like really embarrassing.
आपका जो गाना है
जरा जरा,
तो आप सिंगर तो गाया ही हैं, आप गाते हुए देख रहे हैं आपको. आप एक लाइन गा सकते हैं हमारे लिए, हमारे दर्शकों के लिए?
पास कहती है ये तेरी पायल, तूने किया मुझे घायल, something like this. Yeah. That's a very cute line, and it's even picturized very well because I'm lying down and I've got this pile on my feet and he comes up this little hill. It's picturized very, very beautifully, that line.